Hey Flosstube, it's Katie the Stash Queen coming to you with my November Year of Starts preview video. Now when I started this year, I thought November would be my next to last month. Just the next to last month for version 1.0 of the Year of Starts. That's just how crazy I am. So anyway, this is just showing you what I've got planned for this month. I have a lot of electronic patterns, so forgive me for any editing errors that may come our way. But let's go ahead and get started. The first 3 days are actually electronic patterns. The first one is called Stitching Days by Glory B, and I'll insert a picture of it here. And I am stitching it on 32 Belfast in J from Picture This Plus, and I'm going to use DMC variegated threads in it. And my minder says, if you can't stand the mess, get out of my craft room. And I got it from Minding My Minders. Then the second, I will be doing my November chrysanthemum from the Vermilion Stitchery Teacup collection. And I'll insert a picture of it here. And this whole series is being done on 32 Belfast in Whimsical Winter from Under the Sea Fabrics. And here is where we are at this point. January through October have been started. So we'll add November and December, and it'll be good. And there's my little coffee cup tea needle minder from Minding My Minders. Then on the third is another electronic pattern. It is Star Wars Enemies from Wee Little Stitches, and I'll insert a picture of it here. And I am doing that on 32 Lugana in Heritage from Picture This Plus. It's kind of a sandy, stony color. And my minder is from Nessa's Needle Minders, because it's just cool. Then on to the fourth, continuing this series of storage labels. I will be working on the odds and ends, which is this one down here at the bottom. Let's see if I can get it looking halfway decent for you. Odds and ends. And this whole series is from Cross Stitch Gold October 2012. And I will be doing it on white perforated paper, just like the others. Boring and predictable. Then on the 5th, I will be starting my Thanksgiving Harvest Ferry by Mirabilia. And I am doing her on 28 Jaslyn in Inferno from Silk Weavers. I like the color better than the neutral tones. And my minder is my little Girl Pilgrim needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies. And that brings us to the 6th, where I will be doing my November portion of Year of Celebrations. This is a whole series in Cross Stitch and Needlework magazine. I believe this one was in the November 2014 issue. And I am doing that one whole series on 32 Belfast in Autumn from Under the Sea Fabrics. So here's where we are at this point. Yes, there is one up there. See? You can see it when you have it up close. And my minder is a little colorful needle minder from Nifty Needle Man, or from Minding My Minders, excuse me. Then on the 7th, I have another electronic pattern. It is Sunflower Fairy by Nora Corbett, and I will insert a picture of it here. And I am doing this one on 28 Joglin in Envy from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. Pretty sky color, forest color, if I can get this out. And my minder is a little Tinkerbell needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies. Just fold it back up. my pile of to-be started pieces is over here is tumbling down. That's what happens. Then on the 8th, I will be starting Fudgy Mint Mousse from Glendon Place. And I'm doing that one on the recommended 28 Cashel in Fog from Picture This Plus. And my minder, I chose to use a little Anna needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies because her colors match the piece. Then that will bring us to the 9th. And I will be working on ornament number 8 of Classic Christmas Charm, which is this one up here, little house. And this whole series is from Cross Stitch and Needlework magazine. This set is from January 2015 issue. And I am doing that as one big piece on 32 Joblin in Simply Sage from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. And here is where we are at this point. So 2 more ornaments to outline, start the outlining on. And my little blingy Santa needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies. Then that will bring us to the 10th. And on the 10th, I will be doing the last from the Teacup Herbs collection. It is Dill, which is this one down right here at the bottom. The series is from Just Cross Stitch, April 2015. And I am doing that just simply on some plain 28 count white Joblin. My needle minder is a little Groot needle minder from Minding My Minders. Baby Groot. Because David was in the room when I was picking it out and he picked out that minder for me. Then on the 11th, from Cross Stitcher July 2012, it's Sky's the Limit, this really pretty hot air balloon. And I am doing this one on 32 Joblin and Isolde from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. Pretty purple shade, probably a little bit lighter back here, yeah. And my minder is just one of my little blingy crown needle minders from Brenda's Minders and More. Then that will bring us to the 12th. And from Just Cross Stitch August 2015, they have an ornament preview. It's an ornament preview issue. I will be doing the Truly Endless Knot number 1, which is this one right here. I've already started number 2. I'll be starting Truly Endless Knot number 1. And I am doing this one on 32 Joblin and Chesapeake Bay from Under the Sea Fabrics. It's a different fabric than I am doing for Teacup or for Truly Endless Knot number 2, but I'm going to use the same silks from Moe's for it. So the lights will be the same color, the backgrounds will be different. Then on the 13th, excuse me, from Just Cross Stitch 2011 ornament issue, I will be doing this one from Blackberry Lane Designs. It's called The Gift. And I will be doing it on a 32 count natural linen over 1. And then my minder is the little Nativity needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies. Then on the 14th, we have an electronic pattern. It's Let's Retreat by Ursula Michael, and I will insert a picture of it here. And I am going to be doing this on 32 Belfast in Florin from Under the Sea Fabrics because it's bright and fun. And I'm going to pick out random flosses from Moe's sale to use on it that are bright and fun. And my minder is one of my little bobbin needle minders from Nifty Needle Nannies. Then that will bring us to the 15th. Which is another electronic pattern. It is the William Shakespeare Mini Library from Clouds Factory, and I'll insert a picture of it here. bring us to the 15th, which is another electronic pattern. It is the William Shakespeare Mini Library from Cloud's Factory, and I'll insert a picture of it here. And I am doing this one on 32 Joblin in Georgia Peach from Under the Sea Fabrics, and my minder's a little crown needle minder from Minding My Minders. Then on the 16th, from World of Cross Stitching issue number 195, excuse me, it is North Pole Pals by Joan Elliott. It's a very cute little duo there. And I am going to do this on 32 Belfast in Lapis from Under the Sea Fabrics. Let's see if I can get that up all the way. There we go. And my minder is my little Mrs. Claus needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies. On the 17th, I will be continuing my Elegant Ornament Quartet by starting number 3, which is this one right down here at the bottom. And I am doing that one on 28 Joblin in Antique White. Just Antique White Joblin, and my minder is a little snowflake from Brenda's Minders and More. On the 18th, from the book Celtic Cross Stitch. This is by Ann Orr and Leslie Clark. I got it at Half Price Books. I will be doing this Celtic cross picture, and I'm going to do it on 32 Joblin in Toasted Almond from Hand-Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. And my minder is my little Celtic Key needle minder from Gina's Unique Boutique. Getting to the end of lots of series and stuff too. I'm noticing as I'm looking down my list. Excuse me, itchy nose. It's a curse, like Jessie Marie has said. On the 19th, from the Bewitching Cross Stitch book by Joan Elliott, speaking of ending the series, I am going to do Imagine, the last of the 4 from this book. And like the others, I am doing it on this last piece of 28 Joblin in Rhiannon from Hand-Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. And my minder is just this little pretty fantasy world needle minder from Minding My Minders. Then on the 20th, we have another electronic pattern. It is True Love and Miracles from Fiddlesticks, and I'll insert a picture of it here. And I am doing this on 32 Belfast in Dreamsicle from Under the Sea Fabrics. Unfold it for you. Pretty happy, bright, orangey yellow colors. And I'm going to be using some of the thread picker silks that I showed you guys in my video last week that were given to me as a rack. I'm going to test them out on this piece. And my minder is my little Nerd Princess needle minder that Kate, the Queen of Starts, gave me. Or go look at No Name Needle Minders. Maybe she has another one there. CE, got the silks all in here. I just threw them all in here. I don't know which ones I'm going to use yet. We shall see. The 21st is also another electronic pattern. It is Disney Princesses from Pixel Power, and I'll insert a picture of it here. And it is being done on 28 Joblin and Apple Blossom from Hand-Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. Pretty pink color. And my minder is You're Never Too Old for a Fairy Tale that I got from Nessa's Needle Minders. I debated using one of my princesses because I have a lot of princess needle minders, but there's so many different ones, I just decided to use the fairy tale. Okay, the 22nd, the 24th, and the 26th will be V, W, and X from the Prairie Schooler alphabet. V is for vineyard, W is for welcome, and X is for cross stitch. And we all know this is being done as one great big piece on 32 Joblin and Toasted Almond from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. You guys getting a sneak preview for my weekly update video since I finished this off this past week. Here we go. I can't even fit it all on one screen. See down there at the bottom? That's where the next rounds will go. But here's where we are at this point. Whee! Big old piece of fabric. Pemberley, have you written it down? Then, okay, so the 22nd will be V. The 23rd is going to be Silkwood Manor by Just Nan. Really pretty piece. And I am doing it on 32 Joblin and Autumn from Under the Sea Fabrics. Back here. And my minder is a Pretty Key with a crown needle minder that I got from Nessa's Needle Minders. The 24th will be W. The 25th will be an electronic pattern. It is Precious Turquoise from Stitchery, and I'll insert a picture of it here. And I'm going to be taking the plunge and doing it on 32 count black Joblin. The colors are going to pop awesome off of this. I just may lose my sanity in the meantime, which is why I am using Sadness. Plus she's blue. I got this from Nifty Needle Nannies. Wish me luck. Then the 26th will be X. Then on the 27th, I will start Autumn Queen by Mirabilia. I have my little crown needle minder from Nessa's Needle Minders attached to it, waiting to go. And I am going to do this on 32 Lugana in Tango from Picture This Plus. It's pretty dark, autumny red. But I think she'll pop off very beautifully. Then on the 28th, I will do the last of my 5 seasons of quilts. It is going to be the holiday quilt, which is this one down here at the bottom. And I am going to do that on 32 Opal Belfast in Celtic Christmas from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. Use the dark green and the bling. And my minder is a little Elf Girl needle minder from Nifty Needle Nannies. And then the last 2 are electronic patterns. The 29th, I'm going to start Eternal Rome from Tilton Crafts, and I will insert a picture of it here. And I'm going to do that 2/1 on 28 count white Monaco. I haven't decided if I'm going to do 10 stitch or full cross yet. It's going to be 2/1. And my minder is I feel better after I whine a little. Italy wine, BAP wine. And I got that from Nifty Needle Nannies. And then my last one for November is the Dessert of the Month Club from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and I'll insert a picture of it here. It's one of their old sals. I remember seeing it on a couple of blogs when I used to blog before I had really discovered Frosted Pumpkin. And at the time, I wasn't overly thrilled about it, but I really like it now. Funny how tastes change. I'm going to do it on 28 Joblin in Tropical from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie, because it's fun. And my minder, I'm using the little Pumpkin Spice Latte Frosted Pumpkin needle minder. So that is it for my November. A lot of things to do in November. I have a lot of things to do in my life outside of stitching in November. It's going to be a busy month, but it's going to be fun. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.